Welcome to the facility, comrade. Your presence here represents a breach of evacuation protocol. Well, excuse me for living. The space is currently on lockdown. Please use your credentials to access the lower levels. Oh, and sorry for the mess. Well, whoever programmed this guy has a sense of humor, doesn't he? Or she. Maybe it was Olga. Alright. This is a map of the whole base, it looks like. Yep. I'm on the ground floor. There's what looks like communications on the floor above me. Yeah, that's comms. That's habitat. Habitat looks like it's down on the second floor. Got the warehouse, that's where we just came from. Terraforming lab, that's also on the second floor. Lockers and dressing room, that's where we are now. Quantum lab, that's also on the second floor. Why we need a quantum lab here, I'm not sure. Power station, that's on the first floor. Ice mine, second floor. Well, arguably it looks like this is some kind of a cave, like outside the base itself, but underground. And here we have security, first floor, and of course the elevator. So, I'm going to need credentials. Beg, buy, borrow, or steal credentials. Hello, what have we here? Is this by any chance Stas Volkov's spacesuit? Well, you know what that means, don't you? Stas Volkov never left this place. Oxygen tank for spacesuits. Nitrogen tank for spacesuits. Okay, got those out of the way. There's somebody else who didn't make it out. Who is she? Who's he? Irina Serova, biology. Yeah, she had that weird entry on the logboard. And what's this here? A small supply box. It's sealed. It also seems to be for terraforming. Alright. Well, got these lockers here. This looks like a security locker. I think that's Nikolai. Oh, another document. What do we got? The document has become illegible upon passing through the security check. Well, thanks for nothing, Nikolai. Olga. Yeah. A couple of gas canisters. It looks like she made it out, thank goodness. A family photo that says Olga. Must have been drawn by one of her kids. No, she had two kids. That's them over there, I think. And another family photo, it looks like. Yeah, your family's proud of you. We love you. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, let's go over here. Sasha's locker. Well, we've got a couple of pictures of cats. And a chess piece, a red king. What's this going to say about a red king? Okay, it messed with my scanner again. I can't help it. I got a chill down my spine. And this must be Irina's. Volgravian snowflower. Snowy Volgravian landscape. Volgravian berry plant. Irina, I hope that your death will at least serve so that we can combat the red parasite that killed you. I love you always. No signature. There's some candles. And it's a plant from Earth. Irina's dead. No wonder she didn't get out. And here we have Stas. Ooh, and it looks like here we have Stas's credentials.
Excellent. This is a personnel security code. Now that it's loaded into memory, simply use the scanner to activate it.
Well, first, let me look around here. Picture of my dog, my loyal Mushka, Volgravia. What's this? Those look like Android cards. I can pick one up. Let me see. Code of conduct infringement detected. Please report to your loyalty supervisor. And what's this here? Another code of conduct infringement detected. Gee, I'm guessing Stas didn't really get along with authorities, did he? I didn't think that was possible in Volgravia. Well, what have we here? A bulletin board. Veritable wealth of information. Until further notice, comms room access is restricted to the radio officer only. For security reasons, departure from this base are restricted until evacuation is commenced. Oh, and she left the soil, and now the soil left her. Farewell, comrade. This must be Irina. And here we have In Memoriam. Yeah, definitely her. And this is a Stas's outdoor maintenance to-do list. Check antenna connection, check both escape shuttles. And over here we have, despite restricting access to the top floor, you can send me your personal messages to the motherland, signed Olga. Okay, well, we certainly got a lot of... Well, we got more questions than answers. They didn't all get out. Irina died, but... what? And while I'm at this, why is the elevator at the top floor? That's the comms room. Did they all just jump out of there? I thought that they'd get out through the warehouse. I suppose that shows how much I know. Oh, thank goodness for that. Glad nobody's in there. Of course, I couldn't have known I was coming, could they have? Now what's this? Elevator blocked. Use your credentials at the scanner below to reach your assigned floor, comrade. Well, it's certainly nice that you consider me a comrade. We'll just use Stas's credentials here. Ah, yes, and down we go.
All right, Agent. Now locate the security area. The documents we're after should be there. Remain alert. There's no telling what we may find down there.
Let's see. What is this? What is that? I hear voices. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, you cough it all down. 99. Maybe that should be vodka. What exactly is that? It's the same sound I heard in the warehouse with those floating barrels. It's starting to make my teeth itch. Ah, here we go. Yep, we've landed. Oh, what the? You turned the lights out.
What was that?
I don't know.
The power seems to have been cut, Agent.
Well, at least we made it down to this level. What do we got here? Turn the power on, find the power room, restart the reactor, access security. Alright, shouldn't be too hard. Ah, there's the computer again. What do you got to say about all this? There's been a power outage. I've kept the basic system operating. Action is required at the power station in order to bring things back to normal. You don't say. Yeah. Alright. What's this here? Caution, radioactive area. Is this entire lobby area radioactive? Okay, so this is a map of the first floor, I suppose. The star, of course, means we're here. There's an elevator. It looks like there's another elevator in the power station. Okay. And there's an energy reactor, like, in there, sort of. There's the vault over in the security room. I guess that's the security room. There's the loyalty room on the other side of the security room. Yeah, okay, but we can't go there just yet. And this is, well, that's the map of the base. We're at the first floor now. Alright, let's see. What do we got?
Okay. It seems that we need to turn on the energy before we find a way to the security area, Agent.
Achievements of space technology in service of peace and progress. I wonder, is there an achievement for scanning all the different propaganda posters? Well, somebody certainly has a weird taste in decor, don't they? I mean, it's a nice mosaic, but an eye, a big red eye, I think that's a little bit off. If it were me, I'd used a mosaic myself, but I would have made it a forest. Okay, there's a note here, barely visible, but here we go. Memo, all base repairs are to be carried out by Stas Volkov. Well, if I remember correctly, we have his credentials somewhere on this thing, so... Yep. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it always gives me the chills. That thing just turns, shuts down. I wonder if one of these days it's going to close behind me and then it won't open when I say to do so. Danger, electric shock risk. Guess there's a lot of that going around here. Well, there isn't much to see in letting this dim. Energy workers, it is you who bring the light to Volgravia. Okay, well, let's see, what's in here? Anything? Classified documents? Hello? A gas bottle. Oh, that's a gas. Alright. What do we got in here? Another bottle. I wonder if it's gas in here, too. A bottle of homebrew liquor. Liquor? Who would be drunk at work? And that looks like a bunch of lighthouses, a couple of statues, and one of the spires of St. Basil's Cathedral. What is this thing? Red? Oh, my scanner's acting up again. The King, you, watching it. Oh, the Red King is watching me. I'm over there, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we got another map of the area. What's this? Stas Volkov technician task. So it's a to-do board or something like that. Let's see. Pending tasks. He had to redirect power to the lab at Nikolai's request. Where was that again? It was on the second floor somewhere. I'm not sure where though. Tests in progress. Fix the hoist as soon as possible in order to access the reactor. Well, he must have been in the middle of that when... Wait a minute, no, he never made it out. Or at least his spacesuit never made it out. And completed tasks, we have seal the mine doors, check pressurization, water supply report, not enough water after closing down the mine, and check amount of remaining water following mine evacuation. And apparently there wasn't enough. What's a Skizmo? Test OK, circuit board ready for you. Oh, it's a circuit tester of some kind. And this looks like a omega capacitor, delta capacitor, another omega capacitor, and a couple of these nice little greetings cards from the AI. What's it got to say? Violation loyalty review committee to be attended by Stas. And this other one? Must not be in a flight. Here, let me... Violation, Stas must attend a loyalty review committee immediately. Yeah, Stas had a bit of an attitude problem, I suppose. What's this? The data drive power station is required to translate text. And this thing? Delta capacitor. Okay, we got a bunch of these components strewn around. He must have been working on whatever this thing is. Oh, if you look real close, you can see a couple of actual capacitors and resistors and a heatsink. And another AI card. What do we got here? Violation, do not work while intoxicated. He was drinking this stuff. Well, no wonder the loyalty, whoever's in charge of loyalty hated his guts. I guess. Well, this area is nice and well lit. It's more well. Wait a minute. What's that thing over there? It looks like something kind of sort of busted the window. I mean, it didn't actually break it, but did Stas get like really roaring drunk and hang an empty bottle of his own homebrew at that thing? It's food for thought and it's giving me indigestion. What is this here? Looks like it's ready to do, I don't know, something. Hang on a minute. Emergency breaker A. Ooh, well, this certainly does count as an emergency here. All right. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, that did, not sure what, but we seem to be making a bit of progress. And this is emergency breaker A again, but yeah, who's counting? All right, turn this on. Okay, what do we got here? Well, I hardly expected the whole room to light back up, but I can't not say I'm disappointed right now. But we got something working. I mean, this thing, it's an energy reactor core. Wait a minute. No, I meant the whole board. What is the whole board? System status panel. Okay, yeah. Wait, what's this? That looks like Stas's name in the signature. Sasha, what on earth are you doing down there? I'm not sure if I can handle these energy spikes. What was Sasha Reese's field again? Quantum mechanics, I think. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a quantum mechanics to be in a station like this. Unless I'm reading it wrong somehow, and this actually was its stated purpose. I don't know why. So we have emergency power hub, that's on. Emergency breaker A, that's on. Emergency breaker B, apparently, that's on, but nothing else. Well, alright. Progress is progress, and data drives are data drives. Let's see, what do we got here? Power station data drive uploaded to memory. Okay, we can read some of these technical documents now. Like this one over here. What's this? Emergency boot sequence. 1. Battery rack. 2. Protection relay. 3. Auxiliary reactor. 4. Power factor. Oh, and look here. I can take this thing with me. I might need it. Warning, use the panel beside you to redirect backup power to critical systems. If only I knew where to put this thing. I don't have a whole lot of room. What did it say again? Okay, battery rack, protection relay, auxiliary reactor, power factor. I'll put this down somewhere. How about here? Yeah, right here. Yeah, I can refer it back to it, so let me see. First one of these is battery rack. Let's see if we can find them. Electrical condenser. Wait a minute. Those buttons are circled. These 4. That's these 2 here. This one and that one. They're circled. So let's see. We got the battery rack. All right. Let me just turn that thing on right here. And the other thing was... never mind. That's just the system reboot thingy. But this is the auxiliary reactor. I think that was 3rd. This one over here... Protection relay. Wait, power factor was last. So protection relay must be 2nd. And then... the auxiliary reactor... 3rd. And the last one, let me just double check this. Yeah, that's the power factor. Alright, and what are the rest of these, just to be... We have main reactor, we have differential, we have rectifier, and compensator, alright. Okay. Let's just get this going, shall we? Turn, turn, turn! Ah.
Good job, Agent. Subsystems are up and running. Now find a way to access the reactor and power it up.
Well, there it is. The reactor. I think I figured out a way, actually. I gotta get that hoist working. Stas was working on that, so... Let me see. Looks like I got power to his little workbench, too. Yeah, it's got some problems with its circuitry. Stas here had one of the circuits out. Let me see. I should be able to read this thing now. It is component placement schematic back and front of circuits. I'm going to take this and put it over here so I can refer back to it. And the circuit he was working on is this one right here. So it looks like it needs capacitors. Are there any in here, maybe? Yeah, here we go. Okay. So we have omega capacitors, delta capacitors, and gamma capacitors. Okay, yeah. No. They're all conveniently marked, too. You see, there's a marking for an omega capacitor here, right here. So I'm going to see if I can stick it in this hole. Yeah, here we go. And then the, I want to say delta capacitors are the one with the, yeah, they're the one with the K on them. And then the gamma capacitors, yeah, they've got that little backwards lowercase b thingy. Okay. Well, I'm going to check if there's anything else wrong with the circuit by plugging it in here. It looks like it's fine. And I'll just put this on right here. But the other circuit looks like something wrong with it too. Let's just bring this over to my workbench here. Does it also need capacitors, or could it use some transistors? I don't think we have any spares of those. Yeah, it's got the same markings here. Omega, delta, and gamma. Or at least Volgravian omega, delta, and gamma. So let me just... Let's see, omega, that goes in there. And the delta capacitors are in the other end this time. And the gamma capacitors, just the one slot left. Just to be completely sure, we just test it like that. And I'll just plug that in here. That should fix the hoist circuit. Okay. Alright, let me see. What did that do? Oh, there was some kind of a grill covering that. Wait a minute. Let me just leapfrog over this for a second here. Yeah, now that I've booted everything up, I'm going to check these computer terminals here. A monitor displaying unintelligible data the system is running. Ditto. And what do we got? The reactor core is inactive. The reactor core is still inactive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these all say the same thing. Wait a minute. Oh, this. Okay, I'm hoping that's actually Stas Volkov's homebrew popsicle or whatever it was. Someone was severely injured here. Wait a minute. What are those things? Bullets. Well, they weren't just severely injured, they were severely shot.